mean?
Remember when you used to sell them VPN things?
Yes,
To get on Wi-Fi
that
at
was in
school?
year 11. Yeah, hey, that actually happened during the filming of Secret Teacher, weren't it?
Oh yeah, it was filmed for quite a time, quite a long time.
In
Think
it,
about it.
they said it was 6 weeks. It was nowhere near 6 weeks. It was
It was for a
September.
whole year.
You know, it was September to November. Then they did like a few days in February and March, and then they came
Yeah,
into our house during July, no June, and then it then aired on August, which was
yeah.
which was actually like it was absolutely sick because the turnout from that was mental. Like 7.5 million people worldwide have seen me.
Oh no, that's crazy to think about.
Blimey, like I was thinking about this the other day. Like, wait a minute, this makes me one of those like famous Iraqis, doesn't it? Because like right now in the UK, the most famous Iraqi is like, I mean not like in the UK, like known to us English kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is FaZe Rug.
big
He's like
childhood legend.
he's now the like most famous Iraqi going. He's got like 10 million subscribers. Like I was shocked
Still doing good for himself as
in
well,
it.
in like some certain phase members.
Like I was shocked when I found out that he's bloody Iraqi, just like me. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, isn't it? I thought it was Russian.
In
I
it,
don't know. I just genuinely thought it was Russian.
yeah,
His mum looks Russian. I don't know
yes.
what it is.
She's got that look where it's like Persian sort of. It's like Iranian,
Yeah.
Iraqi, Kurdish even. She looked like that, man. It was weird. Oh,
Big up.
big up FaZe Rug fam. He's done good for himself, yo. Nah, though.
Well, in Sheffield, we have quite a disappointment of who the biggest one is right now.
Yeah.
Morgan Hudson.
Yes.
Bit of a disappointment to have him
Yeah.
representing us.
Nah, not just that though. I mean, don't forget the good ones like Kell Brook, Tyrese Brook,
Big up
in
legends.
it, Ingle Jim, with all like what was his name, Billy Joe Saunders, Super Tommy Frank. You've
Yeah.
got even what's his name now? Oh, I forgot his real name, but his name was Flashy. It's a Pakistani guy.
Yeah.
Forgot his real name.
I'm trying to think.
I honestly forgot his real name. But like, I used to train with him. We used to go to the same boxing
Yeah.
gym. So like, I remember like back in summer 2012, 13, 14, I think 15 too. We used to like, I used to always go to his boxing gym that was at Burnley Cemetery, run by
Yeah.
Prince Asim's brother Ali. It was very like, it's one of them. It's not dodgy, but it was just. It's not. It's weird. It's not what you'd expect. If you know
It's
what I
like
mean.
one of those underground boxing
Yeah.
trainers, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you been to it before?
No.
Is it?
I know what you're on about.
Yeah. Like you'd walk in, you'd have like a net on top of you that would stop all the rocks from falling because it was a pretty like old beat down building. You used to have like actual scaffolding with boxing bags hanging down. He used to have like a ring in the back, and then he'd had like these two lines where you choose to practice your footwork on, and then his gigantic like speaker thing putting on loud tunes that you used to be able to hear for bloody meters and meters and meters away from it, And you like as soon as you first walk into, before you get into the main bit, on your right there was like some out of date flavoured water. On your left there was like this little passage type thing. They used to take like to this very very broken old dirty mouldy toilet, which was disgusting.
The thing is, I could never do anything more than wee in a public toilet. If you do anything more, then you need checking out.
Oh my god.
Who were it that had number 2 in Portgood? I'm sure it was Jay.
I wasn't gonna mention that. I was just thinking. I was like, wait, I don't want to embarrass Jay like that, man. I can't do that to him, man.
He's a legend.
Big up Jay, fam. What a legend he was. Honestly, mate, the amount of times me and him cracked up laughing was just the best. Like, 8, 9, and 10, it was just me and him laughing our eyes off, crying of laughter.
I'm sure he used to be in my history class when he was there. Mr. Hallam.
Yeah, because I remember.
Yeah.
I remember I just moved into that history class, and then that's when my iPhone 5S actually stopped working. I remember was it like, you vaped and put it into a bottle and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh my god. All the time.
Yeah, man, they were good times. I think Mr. Hallam is the only OG teacher that's been there since we were in year 7.
He was a nice guy. Just never really did well in his lessons.
Like he's still there now. Because I spoke to Hayden yesterday, and he was like, oh, Mr. Hallam's the only OG teacher still there since year 7.
Yeah.
Mental to think about, really, isn't it? Like, what a legend Mr. Hallam was.
I wonder how much longer he's gonna last though.
Yeah, true. I mean,
It's only just gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah, for real, man. Like, do you remember like during filming A Secret Teacher? Like, it did take a big chunk of my year 11.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had to pretty much be that good kid. And I was that good kid because in science I was the absolute best, but they didn't want to put that in because it's not good for TV, and they wanted me to look like a bad kid, which is horrible. So everyone thinks I'm a bad kid. Yeah, I'm not. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't even have a detention in year 11. That's how good I was. You know what I mean?
I think the last time I did detention was so I just didn't get him anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember it was the deadest thing ever. Well, in fact, no, it wasn't even that bad really, because sometimes like they put something on the big whiteboard.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
I remember those ones. Those 1 hour ones, innit, that Mr. Zia used to run.
Yeah.
He used to sit you in the assembly hall. He used to put on a movie and everyone used to just sit there.
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Those are good times, man. An hour detention, you know. Fucking hell, man.
Worse. It was only an hour, but it dragged.
Yeah, it did a bit. It's mental, isn't it, if you think about it?
Yeah.
Like,
It was a big opportunity.
it was, yeah.
But she's still got that thing with Kate if she actually comes through with it.
Yeah,
you know
if
what I
she
mean?
comes through with it. I mean, right now, she's going through some times, and she's not off social media, but she's not in that sort of mindset to be able to go through business again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like right now she's taking personal time off, and I respect her for that. You know, when you're working
Yeah.
24/7 and you've got kids and you're a single parent, it really does.
I know you just need time to yourself with your family.
It really does get
stuff.
to you, you know.
Mhm.
I mean, like Secret Teacher wise, that was the best experience ever. Like filming it and everything, apart from a few bits such as me.
I bet it felt so unreal.
Ah, it was, man. Honestly.
Like just thinking you're gonna be on mainstream TV. And all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Like,
It's crazy.
I think the only bad bit about it was the fact that I had to go in during the term holidays in my uniform. You know what I mean? That was the only bit. And it was embarrassed when I used to get seen by everyone in my uniform during the term holidays, because then I had a revision on, so you know like Mr. Zia's nerd class.
Oh yeah.
So he used to have his nerd class going, and then like those lot were coming in for revision during like term holidays, whereas everyone else just got out and never returned as much as possible. You know what I mean? It's like the nerds would go, and I'd be just being sat there with my dad whilst all the nerds would walk in, and I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Oh my god. And that was all good though. Like filming in my house, filming in school, filming in the classrooms, out on the streets, all of that stuff. It was just so good. Thing is, like, it's weird because when recording started, I remember walking with Mr. Elliot, and he went, Zayn Ali, Channel 4 superstar, and I went, yeah, so you'll be saying that when I'm on ITV this morning. And then it's weird how, and like nearly a year later, I'm on ITV this morning, just as I predicted. You know what I mean?
I bet it was a crazy feeling, you know, like just
It was.
seeing it on TV,
It
seeing the
was.
exact same being there. Jeez.
Yeah, man, it was surreal, honestly. Like, I remember getting that phone call from the producer and going, right, you're going to London in 2 days. Here's the ticket information, you know,
Hey.
blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yes! So then, boom, I packed my bags, got the tickets. The day came, me and my dad went off, got to the hotel, had like an Addison Lee come pick us up and drop us. Like, honestly, the care was absolutely, like, the best. They even paid for our food. They paid for everything. Like, we just had to turn up. They didn't even let us drive. How about that? They didn't let my dad drive from our house to the train station. Like, they had a taxi come pick us up from there, and then we had to take the train there, and then from there we had a taxi to the hotel, and we'd stay overnight in the hotel when me and my dad went out and stuff like that. I remember it being 12 a.m. I'm sat there eating Snickers and a crisp packet, My dad's trying to sleep at 12 a.m. and I'm just watching 24 hours on A&E. And then it was like 1 a.m. went by, still wasn't asleep. 2 a.m. went by, still wasn't asleep. 3 a.m. went by, 4 a.m. went by. I'm like, right, I need to sleep. 4:30 comes, I'm thinking, okay, time for me to actually try to sleep. So I close my eyes, and then 5 a.m. I get woken up. It was so annoying. 5 a.m. woke up, took a shower, waited for pray time, prayed, and then waited for him to open up the bar, not the bar, like the restaurant, you know, for me to be able to go and eat my breakfast. I went and had my breakfast and that. Came back up, quickly packed everything, you know, made sure we didn't forget a thing at all. And then took some pictures, got into my suit, you know, got ready, did my teeth, my hair and all that stuff. And then we took a taxi, another prepaid taxi, another Addison Lee was waiting for us outside, which then took us to, what's it called now? It took us now then to ITV This Morning Studios, which was shared by BBC and Loose Women and This Morning. And Good Morning Britain was actually bang next door. Like, in the bang same room, there was Good Morning Britain and, you know, Loose Women. So, like, they were all very connected next to each other.
Yeah.
And I remember getting there, and then me and my dad would go in, we'd had our luggage, and then I had to get my makeup and hair done, we'd sign stuff. My team came, spoke to me, their team came, spoke to me, and then Kate come in. She was still getting her hair done and stuff. She was there with her own makeup artist, you know. Like, how fancy could you get, you know what I mean? And then she got ready and stuff like that, and then we just chilled out for a bit. I had some Coca-Cola from, like, they had, like, a lady that used to care for you whilst you were there. So, like, she used to get you drinks and blah, 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 you know what I mean, all that stuff. And it was sick because bang where I was, next door was Dr. Ranj from, remember that CBC, not CBB show even, that Be Happy, Be Healthy, and Get Well Soon. That was the best, man. That was the best show ever. He was right next to me. I ended up walking past him and going, "Oh yeah, Dr. Ranj." He looks at me. He has like this gigantic grin on his face, and he gives me a thumbs up, and then I just walked off back into the green room. And I was so obsessed with doing my hair, like constantly touching up my hair.
Yeah.
That's why it looked so bad on camera compared to the photo that my dad took. And then I remember Katie Thistleton was also there. She was also in the green room with me. She was how it happened was my dad had gone out to get a cigarette.
Yeah.
So it was weird because then there was no one in the green room apart from me. So I just gone to get my hair done again, and I'd come back in. And then I remember she was just standing there with her boyfriend, and then that Good Morning Britain thing came on, and I'd repeat. I went, "That intro's sick, innit?" She went, "Yeah," and it goes like this, doesn't it? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. You know, and then they just started laughing, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, I've seen this lady before." And I was just thinking, like, who is this person? And I remember coming back off because like she then went on just after Doctor. I think she went on after Dr. Ranj because he came on bang after me. I remember, wait, I've seen you somewhere before. I remember I went, I used to watch you on CBC. She went, "Oh, thanks. Made me feel old now." So then me and my dad got our luggage, said bye to everyone. Like, as soon as I walked into the green room, it was way more packed than when it was when we were sat there. And everyone just gone, because like, they had this TV there that used to broadcast the channel. So like, in the green room, we were able to see what's going on upstairs. And they gone to me, "You did so well." Like, "Oh, thank you." And then we just went and went, "See you on another time, yeah, hope you all do well." And then we just got into the Addison Lee. Then I think I gave Kate another hug or something. And then I got myself into it. Then the security guard closed the door after me. And then we just drove off to the train station, where we then grabbed the earliest train we could to Sheffield, lad. Grab down to Sheffield. Fucking Sheffield, mate. That's how they say it, innit? Liverpool. From Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Ah, shit.
Fucking Sheffield.
Ah, good old times, man. Honestly, Secret Teacher. Banged differently, like. I wish it was longer, honestly. I wish the episode was longer and it had a stronger sort of story to it.
Yeah.
Like, if you seen the tweets, like, everyone had gone mental, crying and stuff like that. Like, I had people stopping me out on the street. Even yesterday, right, I was just talking to Hayden, catching up. And like, this kid goes, "Zayn!" And I just looked at him. And he just smiles at me. And he goes, "My brother saw you on TV, innit? You're from that Secret Teacher." I was like, yeah. And then he'd gone off, and then I remember leaving that venue with my family, and then that kid just looks at me and smiles, and then we just went and chipped. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still getting stopped to this day. 4 months on, exactly today. Today was it. 4 months on.
4 months already.
Seriously, like
Gee.
4 months on, and I'm still getting stopped by people. Like, teachers have seen it, students have seen it, random people have seen it. You know, cashiers at Tesco have seen it. My own supplier who I get my phone parts from has seen it. Everyone has seen it. And you know, like, it's weird because as soon as I went on, everyone that had left Parkwood before or I was at Chaucer with, they'd all then resurfaced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now that I've got all this, why are you messaging me? Why didn't you message me before? You know what I mean? Like
I'm sure you got a lot of.
like seriously though, like some of them were nice, such as, you know, Tegan. She's lovely, Tegan. A few other people that I used to follow on Instagram, but they never followed me back. They then followed me back because of it. And then you had this one girl. She used to think like she was like bare prestige. She used to like never.
Yeah.
She used to never ever add anyone back. I mean anyone. So then she was then the first person to add me. So then, you know, I just added her back and left it be. Sick.
That's what I mean, mate. You gotta be careful because I bet like loads of people are messaging you after that.
Oh,
Loads.
bro, hundreds and hundreds of messages and followers. Like just before we went on, like the person that was responsible for me then was just like, there's a picture of her on the screen right now. She was there with me and my dad, and she was like, "Put your account on private." I was like, "Why do I have to put my account on private?"
Yeah.
She was like, "Just do it," and I was like, "Okay, I'll put it on private for the next 2 days." Next thing you know, I'm on the train back here. I'm on the train back to Sheffield from IT this morning. We get barely in the service, and just when I get service, this kid messaged me like, "Oh, I just saw you on TV, mate. You know,
Yeah.
it's really inspiring to see your story and how you've come out and blah, blah." I was like, "Yeah, mate, thank you." I tried to. I'm just trying to make my parents proud. You know what I mean?
It's a good thing, man.
And then like next thing you know, I've got like 264 like follow requests as of 1 hour. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
And then obviously the show came along, and then my Snapchat was just getting spammed with videos of me on it. Even in the morning in ITV, just as I got off stage, right, I remember I was getting my mic took off me, and I was just there on my phone, and I got like 8 notifications all in one go, right? Of people that woke up just to see me on, because I did put a message. I was like, "Guys, I'm gonna be on at this time, at this date. Make sure you watch it." And I remember, like, Chloe never ever seen that post. Well, I don't think she did, because I remember she snapped me and I opened it, and it was like she goes, "Zayn love, why didn't you tell me that you was gonna be on my TV?" And then she just flips the camera. It's me on her TV. Mental, fam. Mental, honestly. Big up to Pete Steele, honestly, because I know he shared that. Wait, let me try to bring up what he said right now, if I can. Sick. Like, so you know, as soon as I hit TV, right, Pete Steele, who went on Yanni's rap job, he then he took a photo and he posted it as a post on his Insta, and he'd gone, "That's insane. No, sorry, it's at Zany GFX on this morning. Make sure you watch The Secret Teacher tonight on Channel 4 at 9 p.m. And then also someone else from the thing, from Yanni's rap job, Jarvis. Honestly, he's a top geezer. He then gone, "My boy," and then I was like, "My boy Jarvis since day." Top lads them two, even though Yanni's blocked me. Oh man, it was good, yo. It was good, honestly. Like, I went on IT this morning with like half an hour's worth of sleep. Like, I was barely able to sleep. Oh, it was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird, man. I remember getting home, and then like, it was just the best. I love it all, man. I just want to do it again, honestly. If I'll be honest with you, I would love to do it all again. Hopefully this time I don't mess up with my words like I did in the interview. Like, who starts an answer with "right now" with exams? Honestly, that has got to be the biggest mess up of my life. Oh man. So guys, thank you all for tuning in and listening to the Net Podcast. It's been your boy Zane. It's been a pleasure, and also Ben, who's joined me for this episode.
Thanks for having me, brother.
My guy Ben, obviously.
You know this.
You know it. Come on. So obviously, guys, see
Come
you
on.
all in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.